Common thing. Okay, got around it. Good, good, good. Going a little too fast. Side of the vehicle. Horn's not going to do anything. Where's your front brake, dude? Front brake. You have to use the front brake. All right, Ed G, here we go, going through intersection. Now we're back in the yellow stage. Uncommon thing. Okay, got around it. Good, good, good. Going a little too fast. Side of the vehicle. Horn's not going to do anything. Where's your front brake, dude? Front brake. You have to use the front brake. What did we do? We went into brown stage. We've already talked about braking. You know, planning your ride, total stopping distance. Make sure you progressively brake. Actually do that. Okay, she's like, what did you do? You didn't apply the brakes? You didn't see me? You didn't see the side of the vehicle? Nothing. But I want you to look at his right hand when we get to this point, okay? Anybody else see the side of the vehicle and we're just thinking to themselves, brake, progressively brake, orange stage? Anybody think of that? Red stage, nothing? Let me know in the comments if you do. We're going through here. This is 75% speed. I want you to see that right hand the whole time. Just stare at that right hand right now. Just stare at it. Okay, now we have the side of the vehicle, horn, rear brake, and we impacted. If we just used progressive brake pressure on the front brake, we might have not hit this vehicle. So let's see his hand though. You notice he never reached for the brake. Let's see if he actually never adjusts his throttle. He never adjusts his throttle. So complete failure of emergency maneuvers. The only thing he did was use the horn and the rear brake. Let's think about that. If you're a car driver, never rode a motorcycle, what is it you do? You smash that brake with your right foot, and then you honk the horn with your left hand. This right here, I can tell, was a driver of a car for many years and translated his emergency brain, his animal brain, into motorcycling, and you can't do that. When you're riding a motorcycle, you need to think and constantly be aware and constantly know what it is that you're supposed to do, because you don't have a cage like this vehicle right here. You can't slam the rear brake with that right foot like you would do in a car, and you can't just use the horn because that's not going to do anything. You need to progressively brake, pull in the clutch if you have to, and then also apply that rear brake too at the same time, okay? All right, here we go. Ninja 650H, merge issue with the Sentra. Let's see. We're in the blind spot. That person feels boxed in. There's the blinker. Okay, roll off the throttle. Good. I was just about to give you kudos, Ninja. Rookie, okay, for remedial training. What I want you to do is continue with that rolling off the throttle, allow them in, and just do what you just did right there, but not that part, and then move on with your day. It's pretty simple.
Thanks for
and then get yourself a rock form, by the way. This thing right here, I don't know what that is, but it's not a rock form. Oh, you gave him a peace sign saying good, hi, have a great day, peace be on you, stuff like that. So right here, our lane is going to move a little bit faster because this is where they started. So our lane is moving faster. We've got a big gap right here, Nissan Sentra. Now we're in their blind spot. Blind spots are no buenos. They can't see us. Not very good. And then we're just kind of hanging out in the blind spot. You can see the indicator already. So there's no indicator. Indicator. Very far off on the right side right there. It's obvious this person wants to switch lanes. We're in the blind spot. What do? We can move over to the next lane or roll off the throttle. So roll off the throttle. What is he going to do? You see how he naturally slowed down and he positioned himself better? So what he did was located that hazard and just kind of moved over to increase his space cushion off to the left. And you can still see we have a great line of sight. So we're doing good so far. But go ahead and decrease your throttle so that we can actually move back further, because we already know this person wants to get in. And we need to have a good space cushion the moment. Oops, not that one. You pushed the wrong button. We want space cushion. There we go. So having a good space cushion once that vehicle comes in, we need to anticipate that and then go ahead and increase it right now. It's called positioning for yourself for safety. So let them in. Now roll off the throttle. He's getting ready to do the rev bomb. No buenos. Don't do that. That's not in the DDFM crew handbook. That is not in the Smart Rider basic training ebook, which is on sale right now. But I never say do that. So there's that rev bomb, having a great time with that. Now we lost all power to the rear wheel, and plus we got RPMs up. So if you dump that clutch, have fun with that Ninja going up. And then we just got good line of sight. We're going to move over. Now you see the blinker. I think he's trying to get back into the right lane. No, there's the brakes. So there's brakes. So take a quick look at this. We don't have any total stopping distance, really. We don't have good perception, reaction, or braking distance when we're this close. But look at the position we're in. It's a great spot. Imagine if this person slammed the brake. Oh, they are slamming the brakes. What do? Well, if we can't react in time, we're going to lane filter. Or we could swerve to the right. So positioning yourself in a good spot just like this is very important. Now, it's better to have a space cushion. It's better to have multiple escape routes. But this is great line of sight and great positioning. So very good. All right, Gadget. All right, so lots of hazards up in here. Let them have it. Let them have it. Law of gross tonnage. It is fine. This is definitely an orange stage area. Pay attention up front. Let's go back just a little bit. Yeah, definitely pay attention. Look at all this. We're in a trapped area. We can't do much. I understand he wants to do a rev bomb underneath a bridge. It sounds really cool, but I think he might have been doing it for different reasons. So lots of brake lights. All of a sudden, we did some decent situation awareness. It caught our peripheral vision. What is that movement? It is a vehicle. The vehicle, a Kia Soul, is in the weird shoulder area, wanting to take up the area. Now, what we can do in this situation, if there's nobody to the left, is just get into the left lane. Let that person in. Last thing we want is them to crash and cause a backup for everyone else. And who knows, that could be an issue for every other motorcycles that's coming through and get hurt. So let them in. Not a big deal. But we're going to go ahead and fight for a lane and rev bomb underneath the bridge because it sounds cool, but we weren't paying attention, and this person slammed the brakes, so we are able to progressively brake. Whew. Thankfully, we are able, because if we didn't, we would have hit the back of that vehicle while rev bombing the vehicle to the side of us, and we would have looked like a little dum-dum. So I'm glad he was able to handle that. So here we go. We're going to be going through here. Go Gadget. All right, let's see what Go Gadget does here. All right, we got a merger. It's the same situation I'm talking about, that big open lane. Okay, I always talk about this pattern right here. This is a very common pattern, especially on the interstates. So I wonder if that's going to happen there. So we have a line of cars, basically. Let's go ahead and just use my hands. It's a little bit easier. We have a line of cars right here behind this vehicle, behind this Honda, I believe. Our lane is moving. Okay, so whenever you see that and you have this big open spot, which we should have, this is an amazing space cushion, by the way. An amazing space cushion. Whoop, hold the freaking thing. And then we get a nice escape path. So we're in a good spot. Now, here's the thing. People are going to want to take it. This person's going to want to take it because that lane is slow. Our lane is fast. Big open spot. I'm going to take it. So that's what happens right here. We start having the blinker and they start to go in. Now, we're going to rev bomb. That is not what we should be doing. We should recognize that this pattern is happening. And we should just roll off the throttle. Not rev bomb. Roll off the throttle. Allow them to come in. And then get off into a better spot and then redo your space cushion, redo your plan. That's what it is. You're constantly redoing things here and there. So that's what we should be doing here. Redo your plan by rolling off the throttle, increasing that space cushion, and now you have somebody new in front of you, and it's not a big deal. But let's not rev bomb at high speeds on the interstate. So the merging problem happens all the time in town, but definitely on the interstate. We're going to have another one. See how our lane is moving and their lane isn't, and we already have one vehicle wanting to do that. Is this vehicle going to do it again? Okay, now we're in a box area in the blind spots. There it is. We should anticipate that. Don't get into blind spots when we have that pattern show up on us. So right here, everything looks fine. Nobody can merge in front of you. Now somebody can start to merge in front of you. Our lane is moving. These two people, this vehicle right here, and then this vehicle right here, they want this spot because it is moving. So a lot of people think, let's just go ahead and gun it in there and protect our lane. No. You're putting yourself in a dangerous spot. Sit back and watch. Just like if you're going to go to a restaurant, I like having my back against the wall so I can look at the exits. I'm sorry, I like to. I want to see what's coming in. I want to see what's happening. I want to be able to observe and then react if I have to. But I don't want my back towards it. I want to see things. So right here, this is what I see. I see a pattern. I see that I am getting closer and closer and closer to a dangerous spot, and I'm getting into their blind spots. And as soon as I do that, this person definitely wants to go in. I start to recognize these patterns. Yeah, take me to a bar fight. I know where the exits are. That's really what it is. I'm not gonna fight. If you can run, run. Last thing you want is to get stabbed just because you have an ego, you know? I got a place to go home. I got kids to go home to. I got a wife to go home to. I got a doggo to go home to. Hopefully a second doggo pretty soon. Don't tell Nikki. I don't know if she's watching class right now. Guys, if you like this kind of stuff, we do this every Tuesday and Thursday on this channel at 3 p.m. Mountain Standard Time live. So make sure you check that out. But if you want to check out some other things like this video right here or this video right here, please do so. It supports the channel. Click that like button, by the way. Check into class. Anyways, I'll be seeing you around.